Hi, welcome to Dr. Zahid Math. In this video, I'm going to teach you exercise 3.2 from module 4, the mean value theorem. There are two theorems in this exercise. Number one is Rolle's theorem. Number one is what? Rolle's theorem. And number two is Lagrange's mean value theorem. They call it as what? Lagrange's mean value theorem. But simply some teachers they used to call mean value theorem. Is it okay? No problem. Some teachers they call mean value theorem. Some teachers they call it as Lagrange's mean value theorem. Right. So two theorems I'm going to study. One is Rolle's theorem. Another one is mean value theorem. Let me explain what is Rolle's theorem. So look carefully. In Rolle's theorem, we are going to do 3 steps. In mean value theorem, we are going to do 2 steps. Keep in your mind. First one is you're going to write f is continuous. For all the problem, you're going to write these 2 steps. F is continuous in the closed interval, or you can say on the closed interval a comma b. The second is f is differentiable. F is differentiable on the open interval a comma b, right? So all the questions which they are going to give in this Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's mean value theorem are all polynomials, okay? Polynomials means what? X square, x cube, like that. So, for all the questions, you no need to check whether the given function is continuous or no need to check the given function is differentiable, because all the polynomial functions are continuous, all the polynomial functions are differentiable. So, you can write boldly first 2 lines, f is continuous on closed interval a comma b and f is differentiable on open interval a comma b. If these 2 things are okay, then the third condition is f of a is equal to f of b. This third condition must satisfied. What is a and b, teacher? It is given in the question. It's an interval. Okay, right. If these 3 conditions are satisfied, then there exists, okay, right, a number c. There exists a number c. There exists a number c, right, in the open interval a comma b, such that f dash of c is equal to 0. There exists a number c in the open interval such that f dash of c equal to 0. So this is the Rolle's theorem. It's very easy. Let me explain with one problem and then I will come back to the mean value theorem. Right. Verify that the function satisfies 3 hypotheses. Hypothesis means the given statement of Rolle's theorem on the given interval. This is your interval a and b, a comma b. Then find the number c, right, that satisfy the conclusion of the Rolle's theorem. What is the conclusion? There exists one point. You are going to find there is a point c in between a comma b. You are going to find out. So in between some numbers you have to get it, right? Clear. So f of x, this is a polynomial function, right? Polynomial means what? X square, x cube, I said, right? So how are you going to write the solution for all the questions? Step number 1. F of x is continuous. You can write directly without checking. Continuous on the closed interval a comma b. Why? It is a polynomial. If anybody asks, you can say it is a polynomial, so it is continuous. Number 2. F of x is differentiable. F of x is what? Differentiable on open interval. I will use another color. Open interval a comma b. Okay. No need to check whether it is differentiable, because we are going to differentiate, automatically the derivative will come on the open interval a comma b. The third point is f of a is equal to f of b. What is your point a? Minus 1. F of minus 1. What is your point f of 3, right? What do you mean by f of minus 1? We are going to put it in x, f of x, right? So what is your f of x, which is 2x square minus 4x plus 5, right? So put here 2 into minus 1 square minus 4 into minus 1 plus 5 equals 2 into 3 square minus 4 into 3 plus 5. Take your calculator, or in the mind you can put it. So it is 11 and this is also 11. So the third condition is satisfied, right? What is the condition? F of a is equal to f of b. If it is like that, then there exists a point C such that f dash of x is equal to what? 0. But actually in the theorem it is given f dash of c, okay? F dash of c equal to 0. So first of all we need f dash of x. So your f of x is what? F of x is 2x square minus 4x plus 5. You need f dash of x, which is 4x minus 4. Now we want to find f dash of c, which is 4c minus 4 equal to 0. So 4c minus 4 equal to 0, right? So which is 4c is equal to what? 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4. So c is equal to what? 1, right? What the theorem says? There exists a number c. What's the theorem says? There exists a number c in the open interval a comma b in between. So what is your open interval in this question? In this question, the open interval is what? Minus 1 comma 3. Where is your c? Exactly in between. Can you see that? 1 is here, right? For example, if I draw a line, this is minus 1 and this is 3. Where is 1? 1 is here. So there exists a number c in open interval a comma b such that f dash of c is equal to what? 0. Got it? So such an easy question and nice question, Rolle's theorem. Okay. Let's go to the next question. The next question is verify that the function, so you have to write c is equal to 1. I wrote it already. Verify that the function satisfies the three hypotheses of the Rolle's theorem on the given interval. Then find the number c that satisfies the conclusion of the Rolle's theorem, right? So let's start now. What is the first one? You have to write f of x is continuous, okay? Continuous on the closed interval a comma b. How, teacher? No need to check. This is a polynomial. All the polynomial functions are what? Continuous and differentiable. And the second one is f of x is differentiable on the closed interval, no, on the open interval a comma b. I forgot to write it. This is a general rule, but you have to write for this question, okay? So for this question, it is a comma b. This is a comma b. For this question, it is minus 1 comma 3. And this is minus 1 comma 3. Okay, sorry. The general rule is a comma b, right? According to the question, you have to write it. So this is half comma 2 and this is half comma 2, right? What is the third point? F of a is equal to what? F of b, right? So what's your f of x? Your f of x is x plus 1 by x. Am I right? Yeah, so nice function, right? What is your a in the question? This is your a and this is your b. So you're going to put f of a is 1 by 2 and f of b is what? 2. You must get both the answers, same answers. Keep in your mind, keep in your mind, keep in your mind. Otherwise, Rolle's theorem will not be satisfied. Okay, right. So what's your f of x? X plus 1 by x. So I'm putting x is equal to this value. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 is equal to here 2 plus 1 by 2, right? So 1 by 2 plus, you flip it 2. This is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2, almost same. So 2 plus half is nothing but what? 5 by 2 equals 5 by 2. So this is equal. Clear? If it is equal, what you have to write? Then there exists, okay? There exists a number c such that f dash of c is equal to what? 0. Such that f dash of c equal to 0. So first we need f dash of x. What is your function? X plus 1 by x is your f of x, right? So what's your f dash of x? Your f dash of x is x derivative is 1. And 1 by x derivative is what? Minus 1 by x square. Now we are going to write what? F dash of c, which is 1 minus 1 by c square equal to 0, right? Yes. So what happens now? 1 equals, you take that side or you take this one, that side, whatever it you like, no problem. So 1 equals 1 by c square, right? So you mark as c square is equal to what? 1. So c is equal to what? Plus 1 minus 1. You know very well, right? C square is 1 means c is equal to plus or minus jother 1. So C is equal to plus 1 and minus 1. We got two values. But they said what? There exists a number. A number. It means only one number. Okay. So what is your interval? Your interval is what? Half comma 2. Right. Half comma 2. Let me draw. So half comma 2. This is the interval. Right. Half. This is 0.5. This is half. Right. And this is for example 2. We got two values. 1. Where is 1? 1 is here. Right. Where is 1? 1 is here. Where is minus 1? Minus 1 must be here. So this is your open interval, right? So there exists 1. So C is equal to what? 1. Clear, everybody? That's it. Very nice. Let's go to the next question. Before going to the next question, I wanted to explain what is Lagrange's mean value theorem. Let me come here. So Lagrange's mean value theorem, I'm going to explain. Again, I'm telling, in the book, it is given only mean value theorem. Okay. What is the first statement? The same statement, f of x is continuous on the closed interval a comma b. The same point. Number 2, f of x is differentiable. You must write these 2 points in the exam because separate marks will be given for this on the open interval a comma b. Right? Now the mean value theorem applies. What is that? Third condition is not this one. F dash of c is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. Divided by what? B minus a. So totally it is different. Clear, everybody? So there exists a number c. But here, what is the situation? There exists a number c, but they should satisfy this condition. But here what is the condition? F dash of c is equal to 0. But what is the condition here? Here. But here one condition more. F of a is equal to f of b. Here not necessary. F of a is equal to f of b. No need to check for mean value theorem. You just write these 2 points for all the question and directly go to the third point. Here you write first 2 points and write the third point and check the third point. Then go to the point C. Okay, everybody? Right. So keep in your mind, this is called mean value theorem, but actually it is given by the mathematician named Lagrange. So it is called as Lagrange's mean value theorem. Right. There is only one question given in your class or homework sheet. Out of these 2 questions, any one will come in the exam. Verify that function satisfies the hypothesis of mean value theorem. Can you see that? There is no word Rolle's, right? This is Rolle's conclusion of mean value theorem. I copied and pasted. So that's why it has come. So, and then, right, on the given interval, then find all the numbers C that satisfies the conclusion of mean value theorem, right? Yes. They didn't write 3 hypotheses, you see. They just write satisfies the hypothesis, okay? Then find all the numbers C such that satisfies the conclusion of what? Mean value theorem, right? But usually one number will come. Right, let me go to the question. I wanted to check whether the question is correct or not. Okay, it is correct. 2x square minus 3x plus 1, 0, 2. Right. So the first point you're going to write, for all the questions you're going to write, f of x is continuous, right? Continuous on the, continuous, U-O-U-S. Continuous on the closed interval 0, 2. Then the next is f of x is differentiable, right? No need to check, just only write the lines, English words, on the open interval 0, 2. Then there exists a point, okay, C, right? Such that f dash of C is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. What's your a? This is your a and this is your b, right? Okay, all of you? Right. So we want f of b, we want f of a, we want f dash of x, everything we want, okay? So all these things we are going to calculate now. Okay, first I calculate this, make it as a formula, right? Why it is not coming? Why? Okay, make it as a formula. Has come. Right. What are the things I need? First, I need f dash of x. I need f dash of c. Then I need f of b. Then I need f of a. Right. For this, I need what? F of x. So what is your f of x? Your f of x is equal to 2x square minus 3. I'll make a table. Wait a minute. Neatly I will make. So there is a table here and there is a table here. Okay. And then this here. Okay. Right. So I want f of b, right? So what is your b? The interval is 0 comma 2. So this is your 0 comma 2. This is your a. I said this is your b. So this is f of 2 I want. And f of a I want. Right? What is your f of a? F of 0. So what's your question? F of x, which is x square, 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So what's your f of x, which is 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So what's your f of x, which is 2x square minus 3x plus 1. What's the derivative? 4x minus 3. What is f dash of c? 4c minus 3. Okay, right. Now f of b. So you're going to put 2. So 2 into 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 1. So 2 square is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 8 minus 6 and then plus 1, which is going to become what? 3. So f of 2 is equal to 3. Clear? Right. Next is f of 0. So 2 times 0 square minus 3 times 0 plus 1. So this equals, you're going to get what? 1. Right. Because everything is 0. So this is your f of 0. Right. So let's go to the formula. Again, I will write f dash of c is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. So therefore, this is equal to f dash of c is equal to f of b. What's your f of b? F of 2 minus f of a, f of 0 divided by b minus a, 2 minus 0. F dash of c we just calculated here, we found out, which is 4c minus 3 is equal to f of 2 we calculated 3, f of 0 1. So it is 2, sorry, it's 3. 3, am I right? 3? Yes, 3. 3 minus 1 divided by 2 minus 0. So 4c minus 3 equals 3 minus 1 is what? 2. Divided by 2 minus 2 is what? 2. So 4c minus 3 is equal to 2 by 2 is 1. So 4c is equal to 1 plus 3. Clear everybody? This 3 goes that side. So 4c is equal to what? 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4. So c is equal to how much? 1. Right? What is your interval given? Your interval is 0 comma 2. So where is c? It's 1. So nice, right? So we'll say thank you to Lagrange, right? So he just used the formula f dash of c is equal to what? F of b minus f of a, b minus a, and he said definitely the c will come in between the open interval 0 comma 2. So it is very clear. If you want, you can draw this also. This is the point 0 and this is the point 2 and this is your 1. Okay, there exists a point. This is the point, right? C in between your values 0 and 2. So I think you got this idea, right? So this finishes your exercise number 3.2, right? So now, Alhamdulillah, we finish this 3.2, right? So what is the thing? We completed both questions, Rolle's theorem and mean value theorem, right? I hope the steps were very clear. And checking continuity, differentiability, no need. Only thing is you have to write 2 lines. F of x is continuous on the closed interval a comma b. F of x is differentiable on the open interval a comma b. Okay, right. So for both the theorem, you have to write these 2 lines. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, right? Next, inshallah, we will continue the next video and tomorrow, not today, right? Okay. Thank you so much. East or West, Dr. Zahir Math YouTube channel is the best. Please share it with your friends if you really enjoy this video and also just give it a thumbs up. Until then, it's bye from Zahir. Bye-bye.